Okay, guys, welcome back to another non-Canadian gamer. Jared's out of action for 2 podcasts in a row. I apologize for that, or he does. We're going to give a small channel update, let you know what Jared's up to, Steven, and myself. So let's start off with Jared. As you guys know, a couple weeks ago, his motherboard kicked the bucket, or system, so he's gotten all the spare parts, all the parts he needs to build a new computer. There's only one problem. His video card hasn't come in yet. He's been talking, I think it's Egghead he's dealing with, Newegg or whatever the vendor he's dealing with. And it's been in shipping for like 2 weeks. They haven't sent it to him or prepared for shipping. So he's finally talked to him. It's supposed to be here on Monday. Fingers crossed. There's no guarantee, of course. But hopefully let's hope that he gets it back so he can finish building the machine, get back to making content for the channel because he actually has a lot of work to do. Couple things. We have one Dragon Quest X video in the queue. So after that, if he doesn't record anything this coming up weekend, he's going to be behind on that. So hopefully he could go back on track with Cranberry. Cranberry usually joins him. So hopefully they can crank out some episodes to get back in the queue and get Dragon Quest X all situated. Once he gets that situated, I think he is going to be. He was talking about getting lighting for his video log. So we'll see if that happens. But he's right now wants to get back on track for the computer so he could get back to work. So for Jared, he's down for the count his computer until he gets this new video card and all that kind of stuff. And they did some good deal with him, so maybe they'll all this wait will be worth it for him. But let's talk about what Steven has. So, like I said, that's what's Jared's update. But Steven has a lot of stuff in the works here, guys. Let me take a look at my notes here. All right, so if you guys remember, I don't know if he was joking. He said he started this series 5 years ago. Remember the Pokemon Y Wonderlocky series he started? I guess you guys don't remember that. It's on the channel. You could look at it. It's pretty good. It was a really good series back in the day. And he just finished it, and Jared has all the remaining episodes. So, again, we're waiting for Jared to get back in the heat of things so he can start rendering these videos and putting them up on the channel. So you have that to look forward from Steven. He says he has all the remaining video episodes, so that's good. Also, he has a review for Mario Maker 2. So you guys have that to really look forward to in the near future. Like I said, that's all waiting for Jared to get the video so he could start editing it and all that kind of stuff. I could technically do it too. I might talk to Steven and Jared to see if they want me to help out with that. I've done it a couple times. Not too often, but I've done it several times, a couple times for the channel and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens this week if Jared's back online or not. If he's not, I'm probably going to get some of those videos from Jared so I can help put them on onto the YouTube channel. So that's an update from Jared. He's down in the sewers of the PC land, if you want to say. It's a little joke, it's a bad one. We have some good amount of content come from Steven himself. I'm really looking forward, Steven, to your Mario Maker 2 review. So as soon as I get a new Switch, I plan on probably getting that game and having it as a series. Hopefully we're going to get a lot of map submissions from our viewers. The first series, we didn't really get any other than maybe Cranberries and Steven, so the series never really picked up, and we had a lot of great plans for let's hope part 2 will do just as will be much better, because I think if I remember, it's over 10 million copies of this game sold. I don't know if it's that much, but it's a lot, and so it's going to be hopefully a lot more user base and more submissions from you guys. It'll make the series all that much better, kind of like we have the ongoing series Wargroove. If you guys have maps, let us know, and we'll discuss a few things about ongoing series and stuff. We were lucky enough, Project COE was able to get a Steam key for a new indie game that's going to be featured in our indie game corner series today, which technically it's Saturday, but when you see this podcast tomorrow, which will be Sunday, we'll be streaming the new episode of Indie Corner, and it's going to be a new game that the developer told me. And by the way, thank you a lot, Jaw. He joined our Discord and he contacted me and he said he'd like us to check out his game. And I told him about Indie Corner. Indie Corner is exactly that. We love getting indie games. We love promoting good smaller developers that really could probably benefit from a little bit of recognition that they might not get normally. Anyways, the game is called Luna Sky RDX, and I will have in this podcast, I'll have a link to the Steam store so you guys could check it out and check out the videos. And then in Indie Corner itself, I'll have a lot more information who the developer is. We'll talk about the actual game, what the game's about. And he says it is Sonic the Hedgehog meets Metroid. So if Sonic's your game and Metroid, I think you guys are going to love it. I saw the videos. I'm going to be playing it tomorrow, like I said, live on stream. The videos look very cool, very fast-paced game. It looks really nice. It's old school 2D graphics, kind of a retro, modern retro as they're calling it. And I'm really looking forward to the next episode, Indie Corner. I hope you guys enjoy that. And for streams coming up this week, we have that Luna Sky RDX. We have on Monday, Dragon Quest episode 19, I believe, or is it 20? Well, anyways, we'll have that on Monday. Last Monday, we had an excellent story episode, a lot of good progression in the storyline, and I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite episodes to date. Tuesday, we will have Wargroove. We have another map Cranberry created, which is awesome. She's going to be really happy. It's a 3-player co-op, if I remember right, against the AI. So hopefully we'll try to get Matt. I'll try to get online sooner than normal, but I can't promise Matt won't be able to do that, unfortunately. But on Tuesday, you have to look forward to that. Unfortunately, this past Tuesday, well, for our group's stream, I wasn't able to stream because Hearthstone has a brand new expansion out, and it was launch day on Tuesday, so I streamed that instead of a War Group. But it's all good. Pretty cool expansion. There's some things a little RNG heavy, but certain decks. Of course, you don't have to play decks that are not RNG, but so far I'm really liking the expansion, especially the Quest Druid, stuff like that, and the Highlander decks, the Hunter. I built the deck, and also the Reno mages are a lot of fun. Yeah, Reno's back in Standard, baby. Not quite the same Reno as before, but anyways. So that's what we have to look forward to the next 3 days. 3 days, 3 streams. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then the weekend, we'll see what we're going to do. I kind of want to think about this Luna Sky, playing a little bit more than just one episode of Indie Corner. It's a retro kind of gameplay. You'll go see. And I think you guys will really enjoy it. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description of this episode of Non-Canadian Gamers. And hopefully Jared will be back for the next podcast, and we could do a double take, or even hopefully maybe we could Steven involved in the next podcast, so we could have a true. Well, it wouldn't be true if it's 3 of us, because I'm an American and they're Canadian, so it still wouldn't be a true Canadian gamer. But nonetheless, I would love to see Jared back in the saddle again. He's been down and out for a couple weeks now. He's frustrated that the video card hasn't come in, and he can understand. He has a backlog of work to do. You got to chop, Jared. No more sleep for you until Project COE's all cut up. And hopefully this weekend they'll be able to record some more episodes of Dragon Quest X. So we got a lot of stuff coming out, guys. A lot of stuff coming out. And I hope you guys will join us tomorrow for the Indie Corner. I'm not sure what time. It might be morning. It might be in the evening. If you are if you join our Discord, though, or you're on our Discord server, you'll be notified when the stream goes live. We've got a lot of good discussion going. We're growing at a pretty good rate. I do recommend you guys to join it. We have a lot of good stuff there. A lot of talk about Dragon Quest and other gaming in general. And the link will be in the description of this podcast. So I think that's pretty much it. So we have Jared, who's rebuilding his PC. Hopefully it'll be done this week. Steven has a good amount of content coming out for us. His Pokemon Y series finally finishing up. I'm not sure if it's 5 years old, but sure Steven's just exaggerating a little bit there. And he also has Mario Maker 2
review coming out. It's going to be really good for the channel. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, Stephen, what you're going to be doing, what your take and what you think about the new game. Once I get going, I'll maybe do a supplementary review or my thoughts on the game. But most of my Mario Maker 2 content will be live streams for the channel. And hopefully we'll get more than just Steven and Cranberry like we did in the first Mario Maker series, submit a bunch of maps for us to play. Yeah, well, some of those, thinking of maps to play or levels in the case of Mario Maker. Steven, man, I was watching Cranberry stream some of his levels. Man, I'm not going to have the patience for that, guys. But we'll see. He says he promises to make some easier levels. But we'll see what he has in store for us. But anyways, guys, and thinking of that Switch content. Last podcast we said we will officially be streaming Switch content, which is true. Good news is the new Switch revision is now showing up in stores. It's already early August, so that's good. It was supposed to be either mid or late August. Depends on where you're at in the area. You can actually tell by two ways. One, obviously, the best way is the serial number, but the box is a little bit different too. It's a full color red or something like that. But Amazon doesn't have it yet. I wanted to buy it on Amazon, so what I'll start doing is going to different sites to see if I can find it in person and buy the system. Like I said, I have the Elgato, I have my memory card, and all I need is a Switch. We're good to go. I'm really looking forward to streaming a bunch of content for you guys. We'll probably have a Nintendo Switch Day or a Switch Day. It may be a Wednesday, maybe a Thursday or Friday. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the turnout is. If midweek's better or weekends better for you guys, just put in the comments, let me know, and we'll try to rearrange scheduling. But Monday and Tuesday are definitely 2 days for streaming, no matter what. Dragon Quest and Wargroove. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy the small non-Canadian gamer podcast. Hopefully the boys will be back in town next week, so we can have next podcast in 2 weeks, that we can have a normally scheduled program for everyone. And in that note, I think I'm going to end the podcast, and I will talk to you guys later. Good night. Bye.